This is Always Be Finding, where opportunity is created, not chased.
If you listen to the last chapter, you already know this. Opportunity can come from people your clients already trust. Jake and Amani spent time breaking down why opportunity partners matter and how trust transfers before you ever show up. Today, we're taking the next step. This isn't theory. This isn't networking advice. This is about how you actually get these relationships in motion, how you identify the right people, how you find them, and how you start the conversation without selling or forcing anything. Jake and Amani have both built real pipelines this way, across different roles and industries. They've seen what works, what doesn't, and where people usually overcomplicate it.
All right, quick hit. Before you reach out to anyone, you've got to know who you're looking for. I get this question all the time. What do you even mean by opportunity partner? So let's clear it up. An opportunity partner isn't just anyone in your LinkedIn contacts. It's someone who shares the same type of client base you do, but doesn't compete with you. Say you're a contractor. Your opportunity partners might be architects or property managers. For tech folks, it might be like an MSP if you're a SaaS company. Just real people who overlap, but aren't fighting for the exact same deal.
Exactly. Think, who has real influence, a mutual client type, and is already trusted in the spaces where you want to show up? Map it out. Literally grab a sheet and write, who works with your best fit clients before, during, or after you do?
Agreed. I always start with, are they in the circles I care about? Do they have touch points with my dream clients? Who have my clients mentioned? Or who do I know they work with? Those are some filters. Once you get that list, even if it's 3 people to start, you're already a step ahead of 90% of your competition.
Think complementary providers. If you work in landscaping and your biggest clients are commercial buildings, your partners aren't other landscapers. They're building managers, maybe snow removal folks, or even solar panel companies, architects. Opportunity partners are about that adjacency, not the same products or services.
You want to be intentional. Otherwise, you end up just hoping partnerships happen. And hope's not a strategy. Once you've mapped these roles out, you're ready to actually meet the real people behind those roles. That's where we're headed next. Okay, now let's talk about finding the actual people who can become your opportunity partner. This is where most people overcomplicate it, but honestly, there's a handful of ways that work. Imani and Jake are going to tell us exactly how to do it.
If you can meet someone organically first, everything gets easier. Even a quick face-to-face or a casual intro lowers the guard, but you can't always wait for that to happen. So when I need to be intentional, I keep it simple. My first stop is usually LinkedIn, not to scroll, but to search. I look for companies or people who work with the same type of client I do, note the names and roles, and move on. Then I layer in local signals. I'll Google complementary industries plus the city and see who keeps showing up. Repetition matters. If a company keeps appearing, they're probably active in the same client space. I'm not researching forever. I'm just building a short list of real people and real companies who already serve similar clients in a different role. Once I have a few names, I pick one and make the call.
Same here. Organic is always best if you can get it. When there's already some shared space, same client, same site, same event, the conversation just feels normal. But when you don't have that, the methods Jake mentioned help a lot. Google reviews tell you who's actually delivering, not just marketing. And pay attention to who your clients are already talking about and who you keep seeing around their world. You don't need to stalk anyone. My quick check is this: are other people tagging them on social, or are they the only ones talking about themselves? If the same architect or consultant keeps getting tagged by different people, that's usually a good sign they're legit.
Great stuff. So draw up your list, look for those active signals, and don't be afraid of reaching out through non-traditional channels either. Maybe it's an Instagram DM or running into them at a mixer. The key thing, you're looking for real people you can build a professional relationship with. So, say you've got a name. Now what? You gotta reach out, and you gotta do it in a way that doesn't make you or them cringe. Let's get into that. All right, this is where that theory becomes real. How do you actually reach out to someone, especially cold, without coming off as awkward or pushy?
I'll never lead with, "Can I pick your brain?" or "Can I grab 15 minutes?" That's an instant delete. What I do instead is simple. I don't ask to meet, I ask something specific that starts a real conversation. I'll say, "I'm looking for someone I can confidently refer my clients to. I saw you worked with James Smith and your work looks solid. Do you handle finished carpentry or are you more framing? Now they can respond naturally, and the conversation starts without any pressure. You can use this with any industry.
Agreed. Don't just ask to meet. I ask something they'd actually want to answer. I'll say, my clients are always asking about solar roof installs, and it looks like you specialize in that. Would you have a minute to share a little more so I can speak to it accurately and know when it makes sense to refer you?
Yeah, exactly. It's the easiest cold call you'll ever make. You're asking if you can refer them to your clients. Once the conversation starts, it naturally goes both ways.
And, this is important, never treat your first message like a secret pitch. You're not there to sell, you're there to connect as a value add. If you both serve the same type of client, you don't compete. You complement each other. If you can communicate that, you're making yourself a safe, low-risk referral, someone they'd actually want to recommend.
All right, here's the takeaway. Opportunity partnerships don't start with networking or pressure. They start with intention. Get clear on the industries and roles that work with the same type of clients you do. Look for real signals like reviews and who keeps showing up in the same spaces. Reach out with something specific that starts a real conversation. You're not asking for business, you're offering to confidently refer your clients. And keep your expectations grounded. 1 or 2 truly solid opportunity partners a year is more than enough if you work well together. Next chapter, we'll get into how to cultivate and maintain these relationships so they actually compound over time.
Get out there, be real, be smart, and let us know how it goes. Catch you in Chapter 6.
You've been listening to Always Be Finding. Stay visible, stay relevant, and we'll catch you on the next episode.